What is up? It's your boy JNW Boss in the building. We are back here for another episode of Action Central Wrestling, and we are going to kick things off with D-Ice and Mr. Bloomberg in the ring right now to address the ACW Tag Team title. Hello, it is your main man with a plan, D-Ice, here with an important announcement along with ACW's head executive, Mr. William Bloomberg. Thank you for the warm welcome, Mr. Ezekiel. And yes, he is correct. We have a lot to discuss, and particularly regarding the theft of the ACW Tag Team titles. Now, No Limit, last episode, during the Twisted Disciples Tag Team title defense against the Cabal, came out, got involved, and stole the title. And we would like to say that we would have this resolved tonight, but unfortunately, No Limit is not here. And since No Limit is not here, we told the Cabal to go home for this particular reason. Because next episode, right here on ACW, it will be No Limit putting their number one contendership status for Mission X on the line against the Cabal, and No Limit will be forced to turn in the ACW Tag Team titles by the end of the night. And if they do not, they will be fired. Every single member, every single person associated with No Limit will be fired. He's absolutely right. Because Mr. Bloomberg and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. And Christina and Mr. Bloomberg don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. But the one thing all three of us can agree on is stuff like that will not be tolerated. So No Limit, you heard your warning. And I suggest you take those warnings very, very seriously. You show up with the tag team titles and be prepared to compete. And if you don't do that, consider your careers goodbye. But for all you fans here in Miami, we're going to kick things off with some solid tag team action with the real ACW Tag Team Champion in the Twisted Disciples taking on the Millennium Riders in an end of an era rematch. So gentlemen, make your way down to this ring and put on a show for these fans. Holla. You know, I think the good thing to say is that ACW management clearly is on the same page when it comes to this whole theft of the ACW Tag Team titles and everything involving No Limit. So the fact that No Limit now has their number one contender, they got to basically fight for their contendership status again against the Cabal, is fantastic. I can't wait to see the Cabal get their revenge on No Limit, because it looked like the Cabal was really about to have that match won pretty much. So the fact they got to fight to keep that title shot, I'm cool with that. I'm completely cool with that. And also a part of me that I hope they don't turn the belts in. That way they can all be fired. Because I'm getting sick and tired of these guys. But alas, here comes the real ACW Tag Team Champion in the Twisted Disciples. Our opening contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 463 pounds, they are the current ACW Tag Team Champions, the team of Ace Stone and JH3, the Twisted Disciples. As Twisted Disciples make their way down to the ring, they get the chance to set the tone for their group for the night, because later on, it will be a 2-on-1 handicap matchup against Kimiko, and that will be our third match of the evening. And coming up next after this matchup will be Alex taking on Mr. William Bloomberg's son in Riley Bloomberg. But now we back things up here to this matchup. You have Ace Stone and JA3, who have really been suffering a lot at the hands of No Limit, from getting their belt stolen, from their member Colin Kane being attacked by No Limit, who we found out to be No Limit member Tyson Jones. to them, even to No Limit going as far as to faking an attack on Carolyn Amber. Now, thank goodness we found out that it was actually Kimiko who attacked Carolyn Amber. But the fact that No Limit would even go to that level in the first place is disturbing to me. So now here's a golden chance for the Millennium Riders to really kind of kick a man while he's down. And their opponent at a combined weight of 440 pounds, the team of Shawn and Brian Walker, the Millennium Riders. And the reason I say the Millennium Riders has a chance to kind of kick a team while they're down, or kick a man while he's down, is because if you're the Twisted Disciples, you're already not thinking straight. Now you have to go into a matchup against Shawn and Brian Walter as they make first their ACW debut, but second, you have to face a team of the Millennium Riders who you can bet are determined to get back to tag team title contention as they were the final All-Out Revolution Tag Team Champion. But the reason Ace Stone and JH3 are the ACW Tag Team Champions currently, it was because it was back at End of an Era, where the Twisted Disciples took on the Millennium Riders in a title unification match in which the Twisted Disciples won the match, and hence why they are the ACW Tag Team Champions now. And the question I have is, can they hold it? Are they going to be able to defend their championship successfully at Mission X against No Limit and or the Cabal? And we got Brian Walter starting things off here against Ace Stone. Again, coming up next, we have Alex versus Riley Bloomberg. We also have the fellow Twisted Disciple members Carolyn Amber and Angelina in a 2-on-1 handicap match. We also have the Lucky 16 tournament finals. We got Austin Wallace versus Adrian Oxley. We have our main event of Jackson Wade versus Nick Carter, and we even have Mr. Lorenzo Sampson in the house. He's going to be in action as well as opponent. We will find out when the match is time, but right now we're going to see what the Millennium Riders can do here against the Twisted Disciples. And Brian Walter, look at that, the handspring cutter, taking down Ace Stone, and we saw Ace Stone get really, aggressive as this match started out. Again, he's probably riding on a lot of emotion, probably riding on a lot of anger and frustration. And now we got to deal with the constant onslaught of Brian and Shawn Walter. Excellent double stomp right to the back. Brian Walter not leaving the ring. Shawn Walter grabs them, and here we go. Excellent double team by the Millennium Riders. Now Shawn Walter now lighting up Ace Stone. Excellent knee right to the jaw there. And here we go. Look at this. Hammerlock DDT. Driving him down. And then look at Brian Walter. Springboard shooting star press. Shawn now going up top here. Millennium Riders with some quick cat. And Twisted Disciples know that firsthand. And Ace Stone is feeling it off of the double rotation moonsault. Cover is made here. And Ace Stone able to kick out. And I think we're kind of seeing the aggression of Ace Stone backfire. It seemed that the Millennium Riders were well aware of the aggression that Ace Stone is able to bring. Not only from, just everything that he's been through with No Limit, but again, this is an End of an Era rematch. These two teams got a little bit of experience with each other. Oh, man. And the Millennium Riders look to right the wrong from End of an Era, in which admittedly the Twisted Disciples did kind of cheat to beat these guys using a baseball bat and everything. But look at that. Ace Stone trying to fight his way back into this thing against Shawn Walter. But the thing is, Brian Walter is the legal man. Here we go. Off the rope goes Ace Stone, and he's kind of collide here. Ace Stone looking to brawl back in this thing. I don't blame him. Looking right to the jaw, clothesline ducked again. Brian Walter's ready for that. Excellent counter on the part of Ace Stone. And now Ace looking to capitalize and to really get something going here. Look at this Death Valley driver hanging down Brian Walter. And now we're going to see how Ace Stone can recover. I mean, he took a barrage of attack from the Millennium Riders. And now, wait a minute, Ace Stone. I saw him backing up towards that corner. I thought he was going to go for that broken wheel knee strike. And we've seen him hit so well. And if he were to have done that, it would have shocked me. But he caught him with that Yakuza cutter. And I'm saying if he would have went for the broken wheel, it would have shocked me, because he usually doesn't go for the move this early. But here we go. He's going to go for the broken wheel to the side of the head of Brian Walter, but excellent job on the part of Brian to slip out of things there. And now this gives the Millennium Rider the chance once again to go on the attack here. Ace Stone definitely kind of off the game a bit, doing things completely out of the ordinary, and this may backfire for him. The brainbuster into the frog splash. The Millennium Rider typically wins matches like that. But JA3 jumping in, getting the 2 jumping knee strikes off, now leveling the playing field for Ace Stone and allowing Ace Stone to recover in some capacity. Ace Stone is now crawling. Thought he was going to grow the crawl, make the tag, but I guess not. But thanks to JA3, that did allow for Ace Stone to get back to his feet, sending Sean Walter into the corner. Tag is made to JA3. And now we may figure out here that in order for the Twisted Disciples to be successful, well, first, they're going to have to keep doing double team moves like that. That can be a net breaker powerbomb combination. It only gets a 2 count, but not only from a physical aspect with more of the double team move, but they probably might need to let JA3 steer the ship mentally here. I mean, we saw, it clearly looked like Ace Stone, to me, was off of the game a bit. But if it may be JA3 that's having to kind of call the shot here going forward. I mean, Ace Stone is getting in and putting in work on Sean Walter here. Here we go, double drop kick. And look at this assisted leg drop. And again, that may have been a call on the part of JA3 right there. And JA3 going to follow up, diving elbow off the top right to the chest there. Here we go, straight for the cover. Sean Walter is in trouble in a kick out at 2. Once again, I mean, Sean Walter is a tough cat. Sean Walter is staying in this one. And when you got a team like the Twisted Disciples, even if they're not 100% upstairs, they're going to be 100% inside the ring. And what an excellent combination there. The drop kick, flatliner. Bringing down Sean Walter, going for the cover here. It may be over. And apparently not. And now look at that. Oh, man. Sean Walter caught a knee right to the back of the head, and JA3 bringing down Brian Walter face first. He said, "Now you want to be invited to the party? I got your invitation right here." Caught him face first down and onto the mat there. Now Sean Walter having to fight this battle alone. It's going to be gonna have to walk this third solo at least for a minute. Even though he doesn't want to walk this third solo, he'd rather have a team with him. But look at it now, he's going to do what he can to get back in this one. Excellent DDT off the top, and now Sean Walter, Fisherman, brainbuster, dumping him on the top of his head and neck. That may be a wide open door for the Millennium Rider to potentially win this one. But JA3 doing a smart thing, getting involved and preventing Sean Walter from getting the pin here. Excellent drop kick from Sean though. Over to the corner again, and here we go. Merry-go-round and drop kick. I'm pretty sure that wasn't an experience that JA3 was hoping for. And I'm pretty sure Ace Stone probably wishes his partner could get in this one. And what a flapjack cutter combination once again by the Millennium Rider. Here we go. Brian Walter got Ace Stone in trouble with the unprettier. Bringing him down face first. Straight into a cover here. Brian Walter may have it for the Millennium Rider, then he doesn't. And after catching Ace Stone with the unprettier there, anybody that found him attractive, I don't know if they're going to still find him attractive or not. I think, but what's about to be real fine is the fact that the Millennium Rider, they're in firm control. But look at JA3 and look at Brian Walter being a step ahead of the game, saying, "Nah, brother, we good." And now I got you, fam. Look at that. Oh, wow. JA3 taking all the risk with a flying headbutt, taking down Brian again, leaving the door open for Ace Stone to get back to his feet. Excellent form there on the part of JA3. Here we go. Clothesline up and over the top. Well, the referee would have thought of a minute and a 5 count. This technically should have been a 5 count, but here we go. Look at JA3. Oh, JA3 trying to take flight, but look at Ace Stone. He was sitting there thinking about that twisted intention. Brian Walter a step ahead of the game, spotting that Ace Stone did indeed have twisted intention, but now he's about to turn this into a positive experience for the Millennium Rider. Peep the wordplay, y'all. Peep the wordplay. I'm on that type of time tonight, man. Let's go. Anyway, Brian Walter now. Brainbuster. Sean Walter, frog blast. They tried to go for it earlier, or they hit the move earlier. But J3 prevented that from happening. From them winning the match this way. Are they going to win it here, though? 2. And I don't know if Faith Stone got a shoulder up or J3 was right there, but either way, that pin would have been broken up regardless. But an excellent German suplex, dropping Sean Walter on the back of his head. And Brian Walter now, J3 letting them know, hey, this is an A and B conversation. You can see your way out the door on this one. And now that may have opened the door while he was kicking Brian out of the conversation. Faith Stone then got himself and J3 back in the conversation for potentially winning his matchup here. Look at this. Oh, boot to the face. Oh, what a knee strike by Faith Stone. Look at Faith Stone getting out of his comfort zone. I've never seen that man in a shooting star press a day in my life. But he hits it right there. Looked great. And it may get them the win. No, it did not. Oh, but excellent job on the part of Brian Walter. Trying to get in the mix here, but Faith Stone putting a stop to that. Here we go, spin them around. Look at this. Faith Stone immediately twisted intention. Twisted intention to Sean Walter. Straight into the cover here. Brian still on the floor, and they got it. You know, I can't discredit. Here's your winner, the team of Faith Stone and JH3, the Disciples. And I will admit, I can't discredit the Twisted Disciples here. They came into this matchup and clearly Faith Stone's head was not all the way in it. And now look at this. Look at this. I'm watching Faith Stone and JH3. They are storming their way to the back. They're not hanging around. They're not doing a whole lot of celebrating. They just stormed their way to the back. As we got to move on to our second matchup with Alec taking on Riley Bloomberg here. The following contest is scheduled for one. Is that? Okay. Under order of Mr. Bloomberg, the following contest is a no disqualification match for Riley Bloomberg only, scheduled for one. Wait a minute, what? What you mean? Introducing first, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 220 pounds, Alec. Well, real quick, let me just finish my thought I was going to say. I can't discredit the Millennium Rider for their performance either, because they were on a roll, but JA3 having to kind of be the brand of the operation, pulled it. I believe he helped pull it through for the Twisted Disciples. And the question I have is, how in the world is Alec going to pull through, especially now knowing that his potential game plan has been thrown out of the window because it's now no disqualification for Riley Bloomberg only. Make that make sense. And now Riley Bloomberg rushing out to the ring here. And look at this. Alec didn't even pay attention, didn't see that coming. And now Riley, of course, due to who his dad is, due to nepotism of the highest order, knowing that he couldn't get to this spot if he was doing it by himself, now got a no disqualification match for himself and himself only, as he's leveling Alec repeatedly with his steel chair. Oh, goodness, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm receiving word from my headset that the reason the 10 count is still, oh man, what a DDT on the floor. But the reason the 10 count is still ongoing is because Alec still have to abide by standard match rules. So the 10 count here is really for Alec to get back in the ring. Riley's good to go, because here in ACW, if a matchup with no count out, it's also no disqualification. So the standard match rules only apply to Alec here. Just to throw that out there for you. But this is absolutely absurd. I mean, Riley Bloomberg got all the capability in the world to be successful here. And admittedly, if it was just him being here, you know, and getting a fair shot, I wouldn't have minded it. But look at this. Look at this. The brutal shot with the kendo stick. All because his dad made a ruling for this to be a no disqualification match for Riley only. This is absolutely absurd, man. And the thing is, Riley Bloomberg, since he got here, faced Nicholas Parker, or whoever the heck he is, faced Raymond Green and AOR, original, making his return, who was getting bodied by him, by the way, until VIP music started randomly playing. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, man, a kick right there from Riley Bloomberg. And now we're 2 episodes to go before Mission X, and Riley's going to be in the Ultimate Mission Gauntlet match, a 16-man Fall Count Anywhere Gauntlet match where the winner gets to receive an ACW World Championship match. Wait a minute, Riley going for the cover, and you got to let it up, but of course, Riley's feeling all types of confident, but Riley's going to be in a 16-man Fall Count Anywhere Gauntlet match where the winner receives an ACW World Championship match at ACW's biggest show of the year, ACW Armageddon. And what a triangle drop kick. And looking at the competition up until now, I should say, for Riley Bloomberg, it's almost pitiful. Look at this. Oh, man. Good grief. Riley throwing the step onto Alex. And I'm trying to figure out if you're Alex, what in the world do you do now? Your game plan for this matchup has been thrown completely out of the window, all because of last-minute favoritism by Mr. Bloomberg. And I refuse to let anybody tell me differently. That's exactly what this is. German suplex by Riley, right into a Larry. Taking Alex's head off. Carolyn wants her move back. Unoriginal pin. Pick out at 2 from Alex. Thank goodness. Yeah, I call Riley unoriginal. Oh, look at this. Riley now probably setting up at the end of days. And look at this. Excellent counter there from Alex. Now he's able to get his wrist in. He's ripped out the kick him to the form and have a double leg takedown. Now Alex is going to go ahead and continue to do the best that he can here in this situation. Also given the fact that last episode he was in a physical matchup against Dave. At the same time, again, Riley was facing Mr. Raymond Green. That's no disrespect to Raymond. But I'm sorry, he's not on the level that Alex is on right now. He's not on the level that someone like a Brian Dexter is on. He's not on the level of a Dexter Carlton, a Nate Shield, an RJ Miles, a Johnny Rivers, who we're going to see in the finals of that Lucky 16 tournament later on in the show. And now Alex doing what he can to get back in the German suplex. Alex going for a weapon. But it probably just hit him that he can't use it. It just hit him that he can't use the freaking weapon because of the stupid stipulation. And so Alex is now going to have to continue to fight on here, and probably try not to let the rule get the best of him here. And look at this, the captain suplex. Sending Riley across the ring, and I think for the first time, we're going to really get to see what Riley's made of. As Alex is a veteran. Debuted back in All Out Revolution on episode 1. Ready to recover here and kick out at 2 by Riley. But yeah, Alex is going to finally be able to push this man to his limit. He called Mr. Bloomberg out on that, rightfully so, last week. And now he gets the chance to face Riley himself and look like he's really proving the fact that he wants to push Riley to his limit. And Alex now setting up Riley. Oh, excellent jawbreaker there from Riley. Able to get out of thing that will call this down the middle, about as close to down the middle as I can. But look at this. Excellent work from Alex. Blue Thunderbomb. Dropping Riley on the back of his head and he kicked out at 2. Alex is feeling all types of confident now. He feels like he got this kid right where he wants him. Here we go. Double under DDT. Spiking him right down on the top of his head. This may be over for Riley Bloomberg. No, it is not. And this is the type of toughness we're going to need to see from Riley. This is the type of toughness we're going to need to see from Alex at Mission X. It is a 16-man Fall Count Anywhere Gauntlet match. And given that these two are entering at random intervals, they may have to fight a good way through in order to potentially win that thing. That's going to be a tough battle at Mission X Night 2, I can promise you. And now Riley was able to counter, though. And he's grabbing steel chairs. Riley's the only one that can use a steel chair. Look about the luckiest man walking, and look at Alex. Catching them with the axe handle off the top rope, and wait a minute, Alex now placing the chair down, and he can't use it as a weapon. Oh! Bringing him down. Riley's in trouble again here. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, took that to the midsection, preventing Alex from doing whatever it is he was about to do. Riley sending Alex off into the corner. This is not a good look here for Alex. And now Riley got something in my, to the top rope. Riley to the top rope. Hurricane Rana off the top. Landing on the chair, and now Riley taking the chair and smashing it into the face of Alex. Again, for Riley, that is perfectly legal, and at Mission X, stuff like this is going to be perfectly legal as well. Oh, but look at this, the end of things onto the chair, and Alex's head must have hit the lip of that chair, and he got busted open instantly on impact, and this may be a wrap, and yes it is. And if you're Riley Bloomberg, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. It's an absolute shame to have a dishonest career, man. Here's your winner, Riley Bloomberg. I hope Riley can reach the point where he starts doing battles on his own, where he starts battling by himself, because he's going to need to do that at some point. But speaking of battling solo, coming up next, it is the 2-on-1 handicap match when Kimiko takes on Carolyn Amber and Angelina Spears. We're going to see how she does. Hey, Kimiko, look. Listen, I know you're a grown woman. You know, you make your own decisions and everything. But are you really sure? Are you really sure that you want to face Carolyn and Angelina? I mean, just one of them is already a rough task. And I know you're tough and all, but is it really the wise move? Okay. I get it. You know, you want to make this decision. And with all due respect to you, Kimiko, I hope the decision goes well for you, but I hope you don't regret it either. Because I want to face you at Mission X for the women's title. I do. Just be safe out there. That's all I'm saying. Well, prop to Gloria ACW Women's Champion Gloria Bass trying to warn the potential challenger. Wait, Kimiko, wait. There's Ashley Knight now. What's the world going on? Are you stupid? And I'm sorry. I know that sounds harsh, but Kimiko, you agreed to a 2-on-1 handicap match with Carolyn and Angelina, and I know you're tough. I know you're skilled. I know you're quick on your feet. I know you've beaten Carolyn Amber before. But come on, Kimiko. You're not thinking about the future. You're not thinking about the future whatsoever. Because you have a fatal 4-way match, an elimination fatal 4-way match for the women's title at Mission X. And you're telling me that just mere week before that, you're about to go out there and take these two on in a handicap match? Come on, Kimiko. I know you. You're tough inside that ring. I respect that, but please, this is the epitome of stupid. This is one of the dumbest decisions I have ever seen you or anyone else make. And oh, snap! Well, I don't think Kimiko thinks it's a dumb decision, clearly. And I think she's about getting sick and tired of being told what to do. And look at it. Oh, wow. Kimiko just laying out Ashley Knight. And Ashley Knight had their own matchup at Mission X. In fact, she had to face Angelina Spears in a street fight. The following contest is a 2-on-1 handicap match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Beijing, China, Kimiko. Well, as Kimiko makes her way down to the ring, I mean, we just saw the ACW Women's Champion Gloria Bass and Ashley Knight, respectively, tried to warn Kimiko about why this may be a bad idea, and admittedly, I can see where both of them are coming from. I mean, Gloria Bass, she had to defend her women's championship against Kimiko, Carolyn, and Eve Tarleton in an elimination fatal 4-way. And then Ashley Knight had to take on Angelina Spears in a street fight at Mission X. So now you take the fact that Carolyn and Angelina are now kind of side by side and buddies and everything, they can do some very serious damage to Kimiko and her opponent, the team of Carolyn Amber and Angelina Spears, the Twisted Disciple. We saw A-Stone and J83 pick up their win for the group, and now it is time for the women of the group to represent And over the past few episodes here, we've seen Angelina and Carolyn form a bond. And we've seen Angelina pretty much describe Carolyn as the light, as her, I guess her new light, you may say. She appreciates the fact that Carolyn speaks from the truth. And the fact that every day is a day of gray until we all fade away. And that's how the Twisted Disciples operate. That's their motto. And Angelina has seemed to have taken a liking to that. Have taken a liking to Carolyn Amber. And at Mission X, Angelina fears are going to look to extinguish the old light that she saw in Ashley Knight in a street fight. And Carolyn Amber going to want to look to capture the ACW Women's Championship and become a three-time ACW, or become a three-time Women's Champion. Regardless, as she was a two-time All Out Action Women's Champion beforehand. But here we go. We're going to see if Kimiko regrets her decision as she kicks this thing off with Carolyn Amber. And Carolyn was the one that made the challenge for the 2-on-1 handicap match last episode on ACW, as she felt her and Kimiko had unfinished business, given that Kimiko had defeated Carolyn Amber, and Carolyn said that they have not taken too kindly to that and want to finish things with Kimiko. And offered to do it in a 2-on-1 handicap match, and right now this is already not looking good for Kimiko, as Kimiko getting overpowered here by Carolyn Amber, and now Angelina jumping in the mix here. Michinoku driver bringing her down. And now Carolyn got Kimiko once again. Gonna woman handle her up in the air, and this is not a good look for Kimiko, man. Like I said, I'm kind of in agreement with our ACW Women's Champion Gloria Bass. Are we sure this is the right move? Now, I think Ashley maybe have went a little bit too far with, calling her stupid and questioning her intelligence, the way she was going about it. So I can see Angelina snap, or Kimiko snapping on Ashley Knight. But I think if this matchup is starting here, after this matchup has started, we're already seeing that those two women may be right. And look at Carolyn Amber. Look at Carolyn Amber trying to choke the life out of Kimiko here. You got to ask yourself the question: with Carolyn Amber being involved in that fatal four-way, that elimination fatal four-way for the Women's Championship, is her goal just to win this matchup, or is her goal to absolutely abuse Kimiko before that matchup, making one of her challengers at least at less than 100% heading into Mission X? Look at this attack is made, and Carolyn and Angelina with the double shoulder tackle. And look at this. Spinning sidewalk slam, bringing down Kimiko. And look at that. Oh, now that. I mean, we've seen Angelina do that corkscrew splash before. And Kimiko uses that as a part of her, her finishing move. She finishes so many opponents like that. So Angelina doing it to Kimiko right there was really just a sign of disrespect, kind of showing off here. Showing that she's able to do anything that Kimiko can do. And right now, she's showing how good she is with the striking department. I think there's nobody in ACW, man or woman, who can hold a candle to the striking acumen of Angelina Spears. And the way she's able to chain her strikes together, combined with the mind games that she likes to play, combined with how absolutely vicious she can be. What a kick of face there. Make Angelina one of the more dominating, one of the most dangerous women on the ACW roster. And if you ask me who number 2 is, well, number 2 is standing on the apron, then Carolyn Amber. And look at Angelina Spears now, bringing the fight to Kimiko, and look at that. Angelina trying to go for a drop kick, not happening. Great snapmare by Kimiko. Looking to turn this one around, trying to go for a forearm, not happening. Look at it. Oh, trying to go for a kick there. Excellent counter, look at it. Excellent roll up here from Kimiko. Kimiko may have it. Kick at 1 though. And that's what Kimiko needs to do. She needs to use her speed. She needs to stay a step ahead of the game. If she can do that, she might be on to something. Here we go. Springboard forearm there from Kimiko. Bringing down Angelina Spears. Straight into recovery here. Carolyn Amber going to get involved. And this is what thing they're going to get challenging, of course. It is a 2-on-1 handicap match. Yes, she's not going to have the numbers advantage. She's going to need to play defense at all times. And Kimiko, unfortunately, needs to learn that lesson and learn it fast. Off the backbreaker from Angelina Spears. It's tossed into the corner. Tagging me. Here comes Carolyn Amber back into the mix. Shoulder tackle. Holding her there, allowing Carolyn to just rain down blows to the top of the head. And now Angelina with a shot right there. Not the reverse DDT. By Angelina Spears. Kimiko is in a world of trouble here. And this makes me wonder, again, with the health of Kimiko going into Mission X. This makes me wonder kind of, again, the goal of Carolyn and Angelina as this matchup goes on. Look at this. Oh, man. Carolyn Amber is showcasing her power. Just, oh, man. It's from one side to the other. And I think, oh, excellent counter. Excellent counter there from Kimiko. Kimiko got a wide open door. Oh, but a boot to the face from Carolyn. Going to shut all that down. Excellent backbreaker gets countered, though, from Kimiko. Bringing out Carolyn Amber. Here we go. Excellent. Trying to go for a stop there. She misses it. Here we go. Look at this. Trying to go for a clothesline again. Kimiko for the second time. Head scissors bringing down Carolyn Amber. Going to the top rope. Looking to potentially end this one right here. But Angelina Spears going to prevent that from happening. But Kimiko going to prevent Angelina from stopping her. Knocking Angelina off the apron. But Carolyn Amber back to her feet with the full Nelson slam, bringing her back down. A little taste of reality for Kimiko. This is what she asked for. She wanted. She agreed. This is a 2-on-1 handicap match. Carolyn Amber looking to win this one, and no, she did not. She is unable to beat Kimiko. We know Kimiko is double, triple, quadruple tough. When J-Dog was here, I mean, we got to double the Rocky Balboa of this thing, and I don't blame him. That's a great moniker. That's a great nickname. But for as tough as you are, in this case, if you're Kimiko, you probably might want to be better off winning. But it's going to be hard to win when you got double team like that. And Carolyn showing off her athleticism and the savant kick right there from Angelina Spears. Angelina showing off her striking game as usual. And it almost got the win right there, though, with almost a knockout shot on the part of Angelina Spears. Angelina now, look at this, striking away. Striking away. And if she start, oh man, this is where she's scared. She starts getting into this rally of strike, forearm, kick, elbow, whatever she got in her arsenal, she could have used it. And that combination of strike was enough to really prevent any type of forward momentum. Look at this, bringing her down. He's planting her. Angelina now going for the cover. She may be over, no. Kimiko once again staying strong. But how much stronger can she be? How much longer can this thing last? And Angelina almost furious. I haven't hit her target for a couple of these strikes, and Kimiko was unable to capitalize. Because of the wear and tear, the damage she's taken. More double team offense right there from Angelina and Carolyn. Look at this. Oh! Two heads collide. To the outside goes Angelina. Kimiko gets caught with a backbreaker though. It seems like the moment Kimiko even has a split second of headway, it gets shut down. And look at this. This is the back. Oh my. Vicious. That's just violent on the part of Carolyn Amber. This may be over for Kimiko, who kicked out at 2.9. Carolyn now is in almost disbelief. But notice how she had that brief moment of disbelief, and now it's going to continue the offense. She's not panicking. She's not in a place of panic. She's not in a place of worry. because she knows first her power. She knows what she can bring to the table in a match. And also, you got one of the best women powerhouses in ACW. And you got one of the best strikers, period, in ACW. Yeah, that's going to be a tough combination to deal with. And look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Kimiko trying to fight back here. And look at that, Carolyn, even on her knee, even on one knee, is still going to keep fighting here. She got the height advantage over Kimiko. But does she have the heart that Kimiko has? We will see as Kimiko is finally looking to make room and again gets shut down by Carolyn Amber. Tag is made, in comes Angelina Spears. Angelina. Shot, taunting, showboating. The bot kick missed though. Probably shouldn't have did all that taunting. Kimiko getting back into things here. Oh, up into the corner. Oh, wait a minute. Drop kick counter. Off the rope go Kimiko. Flip through. Tried to flip through and go for that DDT. Angelina cutting that off, preventing any of that from happening. Got to the midsection. But Kimiko able to get back up to her feet. Here we go. Look at them arm drag off the top rope. Down goes Angelina. To the top rope goes Kimiko. Here we go. That red arrow bringing her down. Down to on the ribs of Angelina. But there goes Carolyn Amber getting in. And not even a 2 count wasn't even able to happen by that point. Off and Kimiko to the outside. Which again, like we saw earlier, is going to buy time. Especially Carolyn doing that. Talk about a quick way to end your opponent's career. Coming on the neck on the floor like that. That was just vicious stuff on the part of Carolyn Amber. And the female representative of the Twisted Disciples are now in firm control once again. As Angelina just long darted Kimiko's head against that LED board. Now got her up again. Oh, no. Oh, it does it again. For the second time in a row. Kimiko just about helpless at this point. Kimiko just about dead weight in the arms of Angelina for the third time. Head first off that LED board. Good grief, and now it looks like we got our LED board working again. But good grief, the viciousness on display by Angelina Spears here. Oh, and again gonna drive her face first into it. Oh no. Oh, once again. And I think Kimiko was busted open. I think Kimiko may have been busted open at the hands of Angelina. Oh, yes, she is. And that's a nasty cut on her head. You got a kick to the side of her head for her effort. That's a count of 7. Angelina's able to get back in the ring. I think Angelina pretty much admiring her handiwork at this point, dragging Kimiko to the center of the ring. I think Kimiko's knocked out. This match is over. This match has got to be over here. 2. Oh, wow, and Kimiko somehow fights out. But, oh, man, yeah, there you go. There he is. There it is. There's the damage done. There's the damage done. Angelina going to follow up with a drop kick to the side of the head. This is not good. This is not good at all. I mean, Kimiko's hardly gotten the look of offense in. The offense that she was able to get in hasn't been enough. By that same token, Angelina and Carolyn Amber have been unable to put down. Kimiko. Look at that. Oh! It's a bot kick again right to the skull. Wow. Tag is made to Carolyn Amber, and they pretty much may be wrapping this one up. Carolyn Amber is loving every single minute of it. She challenged Kimiko to this match. Kimiko didn't have to accept this match whatsoever, but her heart wouldn't let her, say no. Her gut wouldn't let her say no. her willingness to fight wouldn't let her say no. And, oh, man. He's driving her head repeatedly into the turnbuckle, and all you can say enough is enough at this point. German suplex into the ripcord, Larry. I think Kimiko had a good run. I think her time in this matchup to put him off finish. Kimiko kind of rolled to the side. Still doesn't know where she is. This powerbomb from Carolyn May. Settle it. Wait a second. Look, wait a second. Roll up from Kimiko. Ah, but Angelina right there, preventing anything further from happening. Look at this, Sister Kiss though. Oh, how in the world is Kimiko fighting back in this one? How? How in the world is she still doing this? Clothesline sending Angelina down. Crowd here in Miami, come alive. Wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Carolyn thinking about that powerbomb again for the second time. Angelina was able to counter it. Or Carolyn, or Kimiko was able to counter it. Oh, and Carolyn kicked out. Carolyn kicked out. Angelina, though, she got Kimiko. Sister's Kiss. Excellent counter right there. Excellent counter right there. What a good run. She's trying to go for some type of suplex. Not having it. But Kimiko doing what she can to fight off. She's doing what she can to fight off both women there. What a DDT. DDT. But that may have taken a lot out of her. Wait a second. Excellent counter from Kimiko. Roll up. Here we go. Kimiko. Kimiko's able to roll up Carolyn Amber. Two, does she have it? Yes, she does. How in the world did she pull that off? How in the world did Kimiko do that? Here's your winner, Kimiko. You have got to be kidding me. How in the world did Kimiko pull that off? Talk about digging down deep. Talk about digging to places I didn't know was possible. Tremendous. What an upset from Kimiko. And wait a minute, here comes. That was fantastic. Wow. Kimiko, we were wrong. Gloria Bath and Ashley Knight. Myself and Ashley, we were just looking out for you, you know? And I'm looking forward to defending my ACW Women's title against you at Mission X. And seeing the performance that I just thought you put on out here with Carolyn and Angelina was incredible. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see what you're able to do at Mission X in that Fatal 4-Way. It's going to be tough, and I'm not going to let you just take this from me. But after seeing that, my eye is definitely on you. That's for certain. And I also want to say I'm sorry for questioning you. Yeah, and I honestly second Gloria here. I do. I second Gloria because what I said was completely out of line. What I said was completely out of character for me. But it just stunned me that you would accept a challenge like that. But then again, I should have known that you wouldn't have accepted a challenge like that if you didn't feel that you could do it. And clearly you proved that you could do it. So Kimiko, congratulations, and I'm sorry. And I'll admit I deserved what you did. I deserved that attack. I deserved that. That was way out of line for me.
Very bold of you to say that.
Yes, actually, it was out of line. In fact, you can say what you said was stupid. Ashley, I think the only reason you were saying what you were saying to me is because you didn't genuinely believe in me. Unlike Gloria over here, who was talking out of genuine concern, I felt like you were doing nothing but doubting me. And that is something I will not take. So Ashley, I feel I got one more thing to prove. And I want to prove it next week. I want to prove that when the going gets tough, I can shut up whoever stands in front of me. And Ashley, I want to shut you up for good. Wow. So next week, how about you and me in a match inside this ring? Okay. If that's what you want, you got it. You versus me next week, I'm in for it. Good. And Gloria, I respect you way more than I respect Ashley or anybody else here. So the fact that you have your eye on me in that fatal four-way, that's great. Because I got my eye on you as well and everybody else in that matchup. But most importantly, I got my eye on the ACW Women's Championship. Be ready for it. Kimiko, one of the tougher people around, hands down, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But we're also going to see how tough these two are. Because tonight is the return of Adrian Oxley and the ACW World Champion Austin Wallace to in-ring action against each other. And then it is the Lucky 16 Tournament Final. Destry and Nate Shields, Johnny Rivers, and RJ taking on Johnny Rivers and RJ Miles. Who's going to win? And then who's going to be able to get that 16th slot? And then in our main event, it is Nick Carter one-on-one with Jacqueline Wade. Is Nick Carter going to regret winning this matchup against Jacqueline Wade or not? We'll find out. But then coming up next, Lorenzo Sampson is in action. Against who? We're going to find out. But coming up next, it is time to watch Lorenzo Sampson put in work, and apparently he's going to do it against a veteran here. The following contest is scheduled for one fall introducing first from Twin Falls, Idaho, weighing in at 268 pounds, Tyson Young. Well, Tyson Young making his way down to the ring. This is his first appearance here on ACW, but he is a veteran to this company here. He showed up on AOA episode 5, actually, making his debut, and he was he can be known as the Enforcer. Tyson Young, as he pretty much had Austin Wallace's back for the longest time until he decided to break off and become his own man. Now, if we tell the entire truth, hasn't really fared well for Tyson Young so far, admittedly. But with ACW being a brand new platform, a new company, chance to redeem, a chance to regain yourself, regain self-confidence and all of that, let's see how it goes. I mean, we've already seen Andre Richardson do tremendous here in ACW. We've seen Nick Carter really begin to climb things. He's going to be in our main event tonight. And now, we're going to see how he does against Lorenzo Sampson here. Should be a good one. I will admit, though, my problem is with Lorenzo Sampson, and that he's currently not signed with ACW. And yet he's getting a title match against Sean Wright at Mission. And introducing the opponent from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 270 pounds, the hand of Lorenzo Sampson. And as Lorenzo Sampson makes his way down to the ring, I am going to go ahead and admit that, again, Lorenzo Sampson is not signed here to ACW, so you probably wonder how the world did he have a match here, right? Pretty simple. He is Mr. Bloomberg's kind of butt buddy here, and he pretty much allowed Lorenzo Sampson to do whatever the heck he wants and to move however the heck he wants because, well, Lorenzo Sampson did him a favor one time. That's it. He did him a favor one time. And ever since then, Mr. Bloomberg has let Sampson run ruckshot and run crazy. Alright, cool. Not really. And because of that, Sampson now has a matchup at Mission X for the ACW Global Championship against Sean Wright. In the case, Sampson is not signed here to ACW just yet. So this got the potential to blow up horribly. Because I'm not trusting Sampson about as far as I can throw him. And I think he's the main reason that, you know, this whole contract situation is being held up right now because of all these crazy demands and stipulations that he wants. And I'm not going to reveal them here, you know, confidentiality and, you know, reasoning and whatnot. Just know Lorenzo Sampson being very, very freaking difficult, mainly due to his own inflated ego. But anyway, we're going to see how he does here against Tyson Young. He's from we're here in Miami. Another from Orlando. We're probably going to potentially have some hometown, support for this one. And here we go. Gonna be physical battle, that much I can say. Look at that. Sampson telling him to bring it on, and Tyson indeed does. With a discus clothesline. And now look at this. Now Tyson throwing hands here. Look at this. He got Sampson in trouble. Look at this. Oh, what a back suplex. And Sampson's about to learn a very valuable lesson of why you don't underestimate anybody here on the ACW roster. But then again, he should know that given the fight that he had with Brian Dexter. And then again, sometimes you got to teach somebody something multiple times. So allow Tyson to be the teacher to the lesson of don't underestimate your opponent, Lorenzo Sampson. Look at this Tyson sending, Lorenzo hard off the turnbuckle hard off into the corner. Bring them down with the flapjack, and some of the crowd here not really digging it. And again, Sampson does got the home crowd advantage here off the ropes again. Oh, what a boot to the face by Tyson to Lorenzo. And one count is pretty early in this matchup. Well, not too shocked there. And plus, Lorenzo is a tough cat. I'll give him that because it was back at World Collide. He defeated Reaper in his first ever Chaos Reigns match. And this will be technically ACW, second in, general history. We haven't had one under the ACW banner yet, but it would be clinching and wincing in pain whenever it rolled around. Or if it rolled around. Please keep that match away from me in that regard. Anyway, man. Slap across the face. Prop to Tyson for staying up after taking those two nasty knees from Sampson. Discus close. Good catch by Sampson into the fireman's carry and a rolling elbow by Lorenzo Sampson, dropping down Tyson Young. And look at this. Look at this. He got Tyson in a water trouble high overhead into the floor. Go Tyson Young. Lorenzo Sampson now is back in control of this one, and what a set on out to the floor right there. Sampson showing off that power, and it worked like a charm. And I think it's crystal clear that we got fans of Tyson Young here in the audience. Because some of this Miami crowd is booing Lorenzo Sampson. Ooh, into the midsection. And look at this. Oh, man. But then again, it's also probably a bad sign where you can't even get respect in your hometown or in your home state, per se, I should say. That's also a bad sign. So maybe, I don't know, maybe Lorenzo Sampson's more hated than we would ever come to realize here. Look at Sampson. Oh, man. I mean, hate the guy or not, that was impressive. What a shoulder tackle there. Two. Oh, he almost had it. Tyson Young staying alive in this one. I don't blame him. I mean, you're facing the number one contender, the current number one contender for the ACW Global Championship. So yeah, you're going to do anything and everything you can, to potentially walk away with the win. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, up and over. Brandon probably sitting thinking about that power driver or that crucifix that he does. But Tyson was able to get out of it, and that was a gut-wrench power bomb by Tyson Young. Into the midsection. Get right hand. Here we go. High overhead. Look at this. Military press right into an uppercut. Sampson didn't see that one coming. And if Tyson can continue offense like this, he may walk away with the win in this one. Discus clothesline from Tyson Young. He may have Lorenzo Sampson beat. No, he does not. That was close. Very close call. And Tyson Young may be thinking about that Tyson bomb to put this one away. Can he hit it though? That's the question. He got him up. back body drop by Sampson, preventing anything from happening there. I think Lorenzo probably saw his life flashing before his eyes, and as well as a chance at winning this matchup. Off the rope. Oh, look at this flapjack. Excellent flapjack by Tyson Young. Tyson Young got the thing in the bag here. Tyson bomb high. Second counter in a row for Sampson. I think safe to say Sampson has studied his opponent. And now he's lining him up. Oh, he missed. He missed. Oh, but he caught the second. Second hand of God connect after missing the first. And Sampson got it. I give props to Tyson though. Tyson was putting in work. Tyson was putting in work, but Sampson realized he had to end that one fast. And he did just that.
Here's your winner, Lorenzo Sampson.
Remember Sampson picking up the win here. Tyson Young did what he could, but it just wasn't enough to beat Sampson. Sampson was just a step ahead of the game, and if he can do that at Mission X, he can potentially walk out of here with a global title, and that's not going to be a good thing, whether he's signed or not signed. In fact, get this man out of here. Why is he here? Bloomberg, get this man out of here. Somebody get this man out of here. Fire him. Thank you. Well, Sean, kick your teeth down the throat. All right, Tyson. You got my heart pumping a bit. You got my adrenaline just pumping a little bit, but just like you can easily recover from a workout, that's about as easy as I'm going to beat Sean Rice at Mission X for the ACW Global Championship. And you know what? The crazy thing is, I'm still not signed yet. I mean, it's unfortunate, man. I really want to be here. It's just VIS and Christina Miller specifically. They shouldn't be handling contracts. What? In fact, I don't know how anybody here got a job with how stupid these two are.
What?
In fact, I don't know how anybody got a job with how mismanaging VIS and Christina Miller are. You know, just like I don't know how Sean got a hold of a championship. Oh, wait, I know. He got it due to luck. He got it because Jason Wells helped him. Well, there's going to be no help in the world that's going to stop me and Mission X from getting that global championship, because Sean just one punch and that can be all over for you. And it will be at Mission X, because I will defeat you and take the global championship either here and remain here in ACW, or I go and make this thing truly a global title and defend it all over the world. And Sampson, I'm going to go ahead and cut you off right there. Because let's be honest, Lorenzo, we all know you're the reason why that contract is being held up. You're the reason why you're unable to reach a decision or unable to reach a conclusion. Because you are trying to position your contract in a way that presents you as this bigger star than you actually are worth. And yes, I know where you came from. You're coming from CTP. Yes, I know they get more eyes than us. Yes, I know they potentially get double the eyes than us here in ACW get. But that ain't going to matter. Because at Mission X, you got to defeat me. You got to defeat me to keep your name in light. Because if you, let's say you lose. Let's say you lose, Sampson. You lose, and then what? You wait for CTP to give you a call back? Or let's say you lose, and then what? Your contract gets lower because, well, he clearly can't win on pay-per-view. Now, can he?
Oh, Sean? What's that stuff?
Forget the contract. I'm going to give you this advice for free. Forget the contract. Focus on defeating me. Because I promise you, if you walk into Fresno, if you walk into Mission X sleeping, one super kick and I'll put you out for real, man. Because I'm going to walk into Mission X with the intention on sending another CTP person packing. Hey, Damien. And Lorenzo, you might not want it to be you.
Talk that stuff, Sean. And if anybody can put Lorenzo Sampson out,
I believe it's going to be Sean Wright. But we're going to see if he can get the job done at Mission X, man. Talk that stuff, bro. And Stanton got the heck about to die. He just went to the back. It was freaking red. If we move on, ladies and gentlemen, it is Lucky 16 tournament finals time. This is going to be fantastic. I've been looking forward to this one for ever since I saw the bracket. Ever since I saw the bracket and realized that these two were going to go head to head, I've been waiting for this.
The following contest is the Lucky 16 tournament final match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Brooklyn, New York, weighing at 286 pounds, the Maniac, Nate Shields.
Nate Shields and Destry Tarleton have been putting in work this tournament, and they have made it to this point. The team that they have defeated to get here are as follows. They defeated the team of James Black and Mac Wolf, defeated the team of Nick Carter and Jason Wells, and now they got Johnny Rivers and RJ Miles standing in front of them. And as Nate Shields enters this matchup, I got a question. I hope he took the advice that Destry gave him about keeping his head on straight this match. He cannot play around like he did against Nick Carter and Jason Wells. He cannot toy around with that man. He cannot toy around with any of these guys, because if he starts thinking about Darren and he starts, try to prove something to Darren Tarleton, who's still suspended, by the way, if he starts trying to do all this stuff to prove something to him, he's going to lose his matchup. And Destry is well aware of that, which is why he gave him that piece of advice. He also said that whenever Darren gets back, it's going to be those two. They're going to handle whatever they got to handle. So, regardless, let's see how Destry
introducing his partner from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Destry Tarleton.
And I'm saying we're going to see how Destry does here, because he's going to be the guy that if Nate Shields goes off the deep end, Destry's going to have to be the guy that's going to have to pull the team back together, like how we were doing during their previous matchup against Nick Carter and Jason Wells. Now, they were able to pull it together, yeah, but if you're in the team of Destry and Nate Shields, you definitely don't want another close call like that. Because if you do get a close call like that, then you're out of the tournament. You have lost the tournament, and by proxy, lost your chance to compete for that 16th slot. Because here's the thing. These teams, prop to Johnny Rivers and RJ Miles, and prop to Destry and Nate Shields. These are two teams who these are two guys who are four people that you don't usually see team up with each other, but they made it all the way to this point because they know if they win this tournament, they get to go one-on-one with each other for the 16th slot in this tournament. And in the case of Johnny Rivers and RJ Miles, they already went one-on-one with each other. And though it was just give them the chance to do it again, except this time for the 16th slot in the tournament.
And his opponent, first, from Boise, Idaho, weighing in at 206 pounds, Johnny Rivers.
And Johnny Rivers makes his way down to the ring. As I stated before, himself and RJ Miles have worked together. They competed against each other in the very first matchup on ACW, and they had to get out of their system, whatever they needed to get out of their system from the All Out Action days, because these were the teams that they had to compete against to get to this point. Johnny Rivers and RJ Miles had to beat the team of Austin Kazarian and Brian Dexter. Then they had to somehow, some way beat the team of Dave and Reaper, and they did it. And now they got to beat Nate Shields and Destry Tarleton. And the thing is, again, after this matchup, you don't have to worry about your partner anymore, because the next step is you have to beat your partner for the 16th slot in this matchup. How crazy is that? You team up with a guy for this long, you team up with a guy throughout these matches, you're studying tapes together, only for you to win the tournament, and now you have to go one-on-one with your partner to get this last slot in the gauntlet match for Mission X. Nobody does it like ACW, man. I promise you, nobody does. But anyway, Johnny Rivers. I'm sure he's not focusing on facing his RJ Miles. I'm sure he's not focused on his match with RJ Miles. And I'm sure Nate Shields isn't focused on a potential match with Destry. These two teams got to get past each other. Or one of these teams got to get past the other. And this is what I feel is going to be an all-star lineup of talent here between these people here. So here comes Mr. RJ Miles.
And his opponent from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 225 pounds, RJ Miles.
Here comes RJ Miles making his way down to the ring. RJ Miles, a former All Out Revolution world champion. And I can promise you, he wants to get back to world title contention again. But in order to do that, in order to lock himself in for a world title shot, he got to win that Mission X Gauntlet. He got to win the Ultimate Mission Gauntlet match at Mission X. In order to get there, in order to gain the 16th slot, he got to, first win this matchup with Johnny Rivers as his partner and then beat him as an opponent. A lot of elements in this matchup. And I respect that both teams have been able to pull everything together to get to this matchup here. We have started with 8 teams and we are down to the final 2. It is the final of the Lucky 16 tournament and here we go. And for a lot of these individuals, for all 4 of these men actually, this is the first time that all of these individuals have locked up in the ring together. Johnny Rivers have never went one-on-one with Nate Shields. RJ Miles have never went one-on-one with Nate Shields. Oh, man. In the case of RJ Miles, he's been in a tag team match with Nate Shields, but he never went one-on-one. But even then, actually, no. They never locked up. Never mind. Forget what I'm talking about. Oh, and then speaking of no locking up, Nate Shields isn't locking up with Johnny Rivers, just topping this man, hither in the arm all across his ring, and this is a bad look with Johnny Rivers already. Johnny Rivers and RJ Miles had to overcome the powerhouse of Reaper and Dave, and now they got to do it again against Nate and Destry. And then again, Reaper and Dave are way different than Nate and Destry. And look at this. Look at that. Oh, wow. These two big men using their weight on the head. And look at that. And now that it looks like these two guys are on the same page and not doing this, jumping in this thing for selfish motive or selfish intention, a.k.a. Nate Shields seems like he got his head on straight. This is going to be a rough battle for RJ Miles and Johnny Rivers, who's getting splashed repeatedly into the corner there by Destry. Off the rope he goes. Oh, what a big boot sending down Johnny Rivers. Destry now. Got Johnny Rivers in trouble, looking to end this one right here. And look at RJ Miles taking no chances, flying over the top. Oh, but then gets caught with a spear by Nate Shields straight away. I get props to RJ Miles for jumping in and helping his partner, taking no chances. But now Johnny Rivers is now in a 2-on-1 situation. And look at this. Doing the smart thing, going to work on the legs here, trying to wear out Destry in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And look at this. Now the single leg Boston Crab is locked in. And then given the weight advantage that Destry has over Johnny, I'm not too surprised he got out of that one. But look at this. Look at RJ Miles. The springboard drop right to the back of the head. And that opens the door for Johnny Rivers and RJ Miles to continue offense here. And look at this. Oh! Actually got to his feet all staggered and confused. Ran right into the waiting wrist or arms of Johnny Rivers. With the double axe handle with the dragon suplex from Destry, keeping his team in this one, only for RJ Miles to put a stop to that. And look at Nate Shields. Look at Nate Shields getting in, ready to play defense if need be, tossing Johnny across the ring, and then just the disrespect to RJ Miles for good measure. Johnny wasn't really going to take too kindly to that. I don't blame him. You don't cheap shot Destry and expect nothing back. There's your receipt with your RJ Miles. Now look at it. Oh, man. Richard tried to charge at Johnny. Got a knee up for his effort. And ladies and gentlemen, I think this match is going to be crazy. The next two are going to be some wild stuff as well, because coming up next, it is the in-ring return of Adrian Oxley and Austin Wallace when they go one-on-one with each other. And then in our main event, it is Nick Carter versus Jackson Wade. And look at that. Copenhagen Halo over the top. RJ Miles is now beginning to bring with the momentum for his team. And look at that. Look at Johnny with the springboard. 450 splash. RJ Miles up top, shooting star press right across the rim. Straight into a cover here. RJ Miles may have it. No, it is not. I mean, this is a good thing. Either RJ and Johnny, this is a really good thing. Or I guess maybe not. I mean, RJ and Johnny Rivers seem to be kind of out of position there. Wait, never mind. Look at that. Johnny was able to springboard. Catching Destry. Oh. But he ran right into a brick wall in Destry. And here we go. Oh, wait a second. He's trying to go for something to Destry. Destry was able to counter both men. Prop to him. Look at that. Oh, what a, oh my. Off the top from Destry. Destry usually doesn't go there, but he does it. And he gets them a 2 count. And that's definitely a devastating move to turn the tide here and to get this matchup back in your team's favor here. Look at this. Oh, man. RJ Miles high up overhead. Down onto the knee with the gut buster. Now back into the corner. Tag is made. Here comes Nate Shields. Uh-oh. What the world? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, wow. Excellent combination by Destry and Nate Shields. And Johnny River breaking things up and then slides to the outside before he can get attacked any further. Smart man. There we go. Off the rope. Oh, what a jumping clothesline from Nate Shields. And I think Nate Shields is probably one of the most dangerous guys you can compete against, because when he's, laser focused and he's trying to send a message to somebody, a.k.a. everything he's been doing to send a message to Darren over the past couple of episodes here, he's a bad man. He's dangerous. He's a dangerous guy. But then, even when Nate Shields is focused and clearly got up, look at that. Now look at that. Look at that. Now Chandler locked into the RJ Miles. But look at that. Look at RJ fighting out of things here. But the thing is, even when Nate Shields is focused, and he's really focused on the match at hand, he's still a dangerous threat here. I mean, at least when Nate Shields is, all angry and wild up and upset, he can have the tendency to make some dumb choices. So you can capitalize off that. But when he's focused, I mean, you just got to get lucky yourself. Like RJ better figure something out before he gets his head kicked off, and he does. And look at that. Okay, look at that. Look at the middle game now being played by RJ and Johnny. Didn't really work because, Nate Shields was still up on his feet, and tackle was able to be made to pedestrian. No, not all plans working 100%. And that one clearly didn't. And we see here, Johnny and RJ are still in trouble. Johnny, as RJ Miles specifically, just got tossed across the ring with the belly-to-belly suplex. And now, double underhook. Pile driver driving down RJ Miles. But look at Johnny. Johnny's up on the top rope here. Missile drop kick. Bringing down Destry. Oh, down to the floor. Down to the floor goes Nate Shields. Here we go. Right out to the floor goes Destry now. This is interesting. Here we go. Look at Johnny Rivers. The corkscrew splash down goes on the rim. of Destry. And now RJ Miles made it back to his feet. RJ goes to the top rope with the leg drop. All the way out to the floor both times. And look at this, a springboard to the back by Johnny. A springboard to the back by RJ this time. Honestly, I want to see these two guys team up more often. This is about to be a shame. And when this tournament's over, they're probably not going to team up much anymore. I want to see these guys team up more often. I think these guys will make a freaking tremendous tag team. Seriously. And look at this. RJ Miles, long, right. Oh, wait a minute, he gets countered. But look at Johnny, though, preparing just in case the move was countered. And look at this forearm from RJ. Destry's in trouble in the knees right now from RJ. This may be over. This may be over. Here we go. Underhook. Bringing him down on the top of his head. Nice job, RJ Miles. They can take this one. They have this one. Can they do it here? Oh, Nate Shields getting in that one pretty quickly. Looking to prevent things from going left here. Oh, man, RJ Miles getting tossed across the ring. Oh, right into a spear. Nate Shields saw Johnny Rivers coming, caught him with the spear, preventing him from doing anything else in this matchup. And wait a minute, now we got Johnny in the corner. What are they doing here? Look at this. They're getting dicey over here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No. Oh, what the world? Yo. Nate Shields. Look at the power on display by Nate Shields. Taking both men to the asylum. And now, this allows for Destry Tarleton to bring this matchup home. The package. Power driver. Down goes RJ Miles. Down goes RJ Miles. This match is over. Destry and Nate advances to the finals, and no, they do not. That is pure toughness by RJ Miles to kick out of all of that. And Nate and Destry are going to continue the offense. What a matchup this has been. This has been great. This has been great. What more would you expect out of these four men? Here we go. Look at it. Oh, wow. Black power driver. Dumping him on the head. Two. Oh. RJ was able to kick out. I don't know how much more he can stand. And Nate Shields preparing for Johnny Rivers to potentially get involved. Gonna go ahead and send him crashing out to the floor. Here we go. Frog splash off the top by Nate Shields. Nate Shields is feeling this one. They may be just one move away. One big move away from ending this thing. Here we go. Discus. Big boot right to the face. And now he's setting up RJ Miles to take him to the asylum. He got him up. And look at this. Down he goes. Wait a minute. Johnny Rivers. Johnny Rivers and then super kick to Nate Shields. Super kick to Nate Shields. Down goes Destry. Down goes Destry. The first super kick connect to Nate Shields. Is he going to connect with a second one here? Yes, he does. Right to the jaw. RJ Miles is crawling. RJ Miles is crawling. Able to get to the cover here. Is he going to have this one? Two. Somehow, some way, Nate Shields kicks out. RJ Miles is feeling it. Somehow he kicked out. But RJ going to continue to fight here. Over the top. Here we go. To the top rope. Goes RJ Miles. Double axe handle. But here comes Destry. Destry getting in the mix now. Double underhook. Pile. Driver dumping. RJ Miles on the top of his head. Excellent forearm there from Johnny. Johnny bringing the fight to Destry here. To the outside goes Destry. Here we go. Look at this. Suicide dive into a torpedo DDT. But wait a minute. Nate Shields to the outside. Taking him to the asylum. And I think he may have landed on Destry's head. I think that may have been accidental. But regardless, it takes out
Johnny Rivers for the time being, only for him to run in to RJ Miles. Paul Pandle dropping him on the top of his neck. And now, Miles, long ride to put the matchup away here. Here we go, got him, got it. Miles, long ride by RJ Miles. Destry Tarleton now, not even preventing a one count from happening. Look at this, Death Valley driver. So much action in this matchup. So much is happening here. Net breaker. Nate Shields kicks up to his feet. Look at this. And now he's throwing hands. Throwing hands with Johnny Rivers. And man dropped him net first across the bottom rope. Have fun breathing, Mr. Rivers. Uh-oh. Off into the corner. Oh, wait a minute. He caught him rushing in. He was rushing in and got caught. Drop kick, though, by RJ Miles. RJ Miles is bringing it to Nate Shields here. This is fantastic. This is some fast-paced work here. RJ Miles. Here we go, up top. Oh, drop kick in the back of the head. Nate Shields has been in trouble. Nate Shields is in massive trouble. Look at this. Right into a net breaker. Beautiful work there. Beautiful work there. Johnny Rivers, you see Johnny's rushing to get back to his side of the ring. Oh, wait a minute, out to the apron. Out to the apron goes, oh, man, never mind, out to the floor goes Nate. Oh, up over the top. Up over the top. Destry is still out on the floor. They got to end this thing right now if they want a chance to win in this thing. But wait a minute. Johnny's tired. Johnny is tired. RJ's trying to wheel Johnny Rivers on. Here we go. He may have something. Tag is made. Tag is made. Look at this. Drop down. The belly suplex from Johnny. Thumb to the back of the head. Oh! RJ sending down Destry. Clothesline. Clothesline again from Johnny. Off the rope goes oh no. Nate Shields catching them. Nate Shields catapults Johnny. Catching them to the asylum. Dropping down Johnny. Drop down Johnny to the outside. Goes RJ Miles. And Nate Shields about to do it off a clutch move, and yes he is.
Here's your winner, the team of Destry Tarleton and Nate Shields.
What a fast-paced close to this matchup. What a matchup in general. What a tournament this was. But Destry and Nate Shields win the Lucky 16 tournament, and now the only step is to see which one of these two men will compete in the...
Hey, Nate.
Oh, wait a second.
Good work. We did it. But I hope you know that this isn't going to be the start of some friendship between you and I. Because, Nate, let's tell the whole truth. We only teamed with each other for the 16th slot in this tournament. And next week and from here on out, whatever you do, I don't care. But I can promise you, next week, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to defeat you. I'm going to take that 16th slot. Or you know what? After what I plan to do, it might be a 15th slot. Because if I end your career next week in order to enter last in that gauntlet, then so be it. Because when Darren comes back, I'm guaranteed whatever he's going to do to you, he's going to show absolutely no mercy to you. And I can promise you, I'm going to do the exact same thing.
Destry keeping it a buck. I can't blame him. I mean, next week, these two guys will go one-on-one. Oh! Well, Nate Shields had a response to Destry's statement. And I don't think Destry is the biggest fan of the sign language used by Nate Shields and dropped them. With the package power driver. But these two will go one-on-one. Next episode The winner gets the 16th slot in the Ultimate Mission Gauntlet match. But once again, what a matchup that we just saw. For the best in ACW went at it and put on a clinic. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of what we just saw, and I can't wait for the Ultimate Mission Gauntlet match, man. That's going to be some great stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our co-main event, and it's time to welcome back Mr. Adrian Oxley and I guess Austin Wallace to singles action inside an ACW ring. This is the first time we've seen Adrian Oxley since his beatdown, I will say, at the hands of Jackson Wade as they went one-on-one several weeks back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Adrian Oxley.
Adrian Oxley, like I said, this is the first time we're seeing him since his matchup against Jackson Wade, and when Jackson Wade literally took things to a level that I guess only Jackson Wade could take things to. Putting Oxley on the shelf for a little bit, and now he's back here to take on Austin Wallace, a man who Adrian Oxley has been hunting down since end of an era in which, well, unsurprisingly to me, Austin Wallace turned on Adrian Oxley. Austin Wallace betrayed the trust of Adrian Oxley and didn't keep the alliance that Austin Wallace was trying to build between the two gentlemen. So, go figure. I mean, the fact that it took Adrian Oxley all that time to realize you don't trust Austin Wallace, maybe says a little bit about him. But either way, the past is the past. Well, right now is the fact that Adrian Oxley finally gets to go one-on-one with Austin Wallace. And apparently it is a different Austin Wallace, given the words that he said last episode and how he dubbed himself to be, quote, the smartest wrestler here in ACW.
And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the current ACW World Champion, the A-List, Austin Wallace.
And to kind of elaborate here, Austin Wallace came out last episode and he pretty much proclaimed himself to be one of the smartest wrestlers in the ACW. And pretty much points out the fact of how he got to this world title shot. And indicated, yeah, he could have waited for a proper champion to be crowned, or he could do what he just did, which admittedly was smart. I hated it, but it was smart. And he mentioned the fact that, you know, he had networking. Everybody sees it as a bad thing. He kind of called out, you know, the hypocrisy of having help and having interference and how he wrestled and how he liked to carry things and everything. And admittedly, he was kind of right on some of that too. And then the fact that Jackson Wade came out, got in his face, and Austin Wallace pretty much not only called Jackson out for his insecurities, but then pretty much punked him out and got him to swing on him. Says a lot too. So Austin Wallace definitely in this new headspace of I guess realizing how smart he is, I guess you can say. And I guess realizing that at Mission X, he indicated that's going to take more than athleticism, as he gave credit to A2J, and it's going to take more than power, as he gives credit to Jackson Wade. He's going to take brains and all of that stuff to win that ladder match. And admittedly, he may be right on that. We will see. Right now, we're seeing how good these two guys are when it comes to simple concepts, simple stuff of professional wrestling. Adrian Oxley driving the knee into the back of Austin and throwing off a little bit. I don't blame him. You kind of get a leg up on the world champ. I can see you being a little bit confident there. Look at it. Oh, man. Right to the midsection by Adrian Oxley. And coming up next with our main event, Jackson Wade 101 versus Nick Carter. Definitely got a lot of history to cover on that one. Look at this. Oh! Wow, slap across the face. The disrespect by Adrian Oxley. He's the world champion. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I mean, you disrespect him by slapping him across the face. So, yeah, do kind of anybody deserves a slap across the face from Mr. Austin Wallace here. I digress. Look at, oh! Austin Wallace able to get back, able to get in this matchup. Going to work on the leg, but Adrian Oxley preventing anything further from happening. Popping out the champion here. Look at that, trying to go for a strike there. Adrian Oxley able to counter. Austin Wallace off the ropes here. Kick to the knee. Oh, one right to the jaw. Have fun eating, Mr. Austin Wallace. Austin Wallace in trouble. Oh, man. Adrian caught him heavy with that drop kick. Austin rolling to the outside. It's a bit of a struggle here for the world champion. Now look at that. Now shows how Austin. Now Adrian feeling all types of confidence. And Austin, I will admit, you know what he's doing inside this ring. The problem is he doesn't really show it much because they keep doing underhanded tactics and all this other stuff. And so Adrian's showing what he can do now. Excellent takedown to the ACW World Champion, Mr. Austin Wallace. Oh, spin kick to the midsection, spin kick again. And look at this. Hip toss, beautiful work. Look at this. Oh, wow. And knee right to the jaw. Beautiful work there. Good job off the elbow, right to the chest. And look at this. Elbow to the chest again. Excellent job on the part of Adrian Oxley again for the third time. Right across the chest, going straight for the cover. Adrian Oxley is cooking. And it's the world champion, but only gets a one count. And I gotta say, if you're Austin Wallace, you do all this talking about how you're the smartest man in ACW, how you're this, you're that, you're whatever the third. And I bet money this guy probably thinks he's the freaking Einstein of this sport. I mean, he calls himself the A-list, comes out here with a cape and all of that. Like, dude, now, come on now. I mean, I get feeling confident. I get, being proud of your action. But to the level that Austin Wallace does it is absolutely ridiculous. And look at this. Oh, got caught the leg of Adrian Oxley. Of course, the moment I say that, here goes Austin doing something actually, look at this monkey flip. Okay, I'll admit, this is impressive. Oh, man. What a cross body. And guys, I am willing to admit if I'm wrong. So if I find myself to be wrong about Austin Wallace, I'll admit it, okay? I'm willing to admit that this guy got some skill to him. Excellent blockbuster right there. Cover and a one count. I'm sure Austin Wallace was hoping for a two or something greater than that, but it is what it is, Mr. Austin, and now you got to continue the offense. Look at the chest. Now we got Adrian Oxley in a world of trouble. Look at running up the back there and using the middle rope as a weapon. I won't be surprised if Austin Wallace starts grabbing weapons at some point too, especially if this match starts to get a little bit dicey, but I guess we'll see. Oh! Right to the back. And Austin Wallace wearing out Adrian Oxley. Austin Wallace. I would never admit it. He knows he's in control. He knows he got the thing in the bag. Look at that. Having that suplex. Bringing him down. To the midsection. And look at this. Got him up in a power. Oh, wow. Power bomb cutter by Austin. Right into a cover here. This might be over. No. Hey, one count. Adrian Oxley on the part of Adrian Oxley. Top of the chest again. Now the champion. The rope goes Adrian. And nice block. Blocking to the boot to the midsection. Here we go. Oh, what a close line from Austin. Okay. Austin is showing me. Oh. Okay. Just throw it back. That was nice. That was nice. Looks like it looked like going for something here. Adrian countered Northern Light suplex. Excellent counter by Adrian. Into the Northern Light. And the crowd there digging this one. Get to the midsection. Oh, it dropped it right to the side of the head. Adrian Oxley now looking to turn up the heat. Let's see if Austin remains in the kitchen or he decides to leave and find shelter. He thought he found some shelter on that top rope. The answer is no. Adrian Oxley able to put a stop to that. What the world is this? Adrian, oh no, man. A backbreaker using the top turnbuckle for assistance. Goodness gracious, look at it. Now wrist clutch. Oh, man. He went straight into a cover. Referee, get down there, my guy. 2, and the kick out at 2. Somehow, some way. That was innovative work on the part of Adrian Oxley. And I got to admit, there's probably one thing I never really... Oh, wait a minute. I guess I'll mention when I'm going to mention in about 2 seconds. Adrian Oxley looking to take flight here. Up and over the top he goes. Beautiful work. Beautiful work by Adrian. And the thing I'm going to say is this. If you are Adrian Oxley here, you're not in the gauntlet. You're not even scheduled for the pay-per-view right now. So you're going to look to use this matchup here to mark your stamp going into the rest of the season. 2 and what a great way to kind of mark your stamp, mark your territory by picking up a win over the ACW World Champion. But at the moment, that is not happening. That is a nope. That is a nada. Not in the cards right now. Maybe if Adrian keeps doing stuff like this, he can get himself there. Dominant statement in the match. I applaud. I applaud all that. Look at Adrian back body drop now. Coming down Austin Wallace. Austin struggling to get back to his feet, but Adrian, Going to put Austin catching the kick. Going to go for a kick of his own myth. I don't know how the heck he pulled that off. Trying to go for a knee strike. Not happening. Adrian Oxley spin him around into a snapmare. Okay, that's efficient. And look at that. Now raking the... I thought it was raking the eyes, but never mind of that. Adrian's able to counter now, too. Up into the corner goes Austin. With the shot. Probably might want to make though, my boy. Kick to the midsection. Big kick again. Off the rope goes Austin. And look at this. And what a power slam. Elaborate, but I like the ingenuity there. Excellent power slam by Adrian Oxley, too. And a kick out at 2 by the champion. And at performances like this, if you're Adrian Oxley, that gets your career going in a good direction. And it seems that Austin is hurt. He's clearly doing damage to the champion. The referee got to check in on him. I don't think anything, any type of mercy from Adrian Oxley anyway. Especially after everything that Adrian Oxley's probably feeling right now towards Austin. Wallace, what an insecurity. Champ cannot get himself together. Hopefully he get himself together fast because he got that whiplash off the middle rope. Here we go. Oh, no. Excellent counter there. Counter there from Austin. Austin looking to get back into from Pronto. Look at this. They're going back to work on the leg. Oh, boy, you got blonde hair, but you haven't been world champion 16 times. And you for sure have the one matchup with this, but he might win this one here against Adrian Oxley. Never mind, good job on the part of Adrian to reverse the pressure. But I will applaud Austin in his attempt to catch it. Oh, excellent arm counter. That was an arm drag. Oh, that was a nice net breaker from Austin. Net breaker from Austin Wallace, 2. And they kick out at 2. Okay, now when is the desperation going to kick in? Come on, Austin. I know you're putting on an act. You're just putting on the front. I know you're going to go ahead and undo one of the turnbuckles. Go ahead, grab a weapon and distract the ref. Go ahead. I'm waiting on it. I'll tell y'all know. I'm waiting on it. Snap suplex. And I know somebody's going to say, why are you always hating on Austin Wallace? I need to comment. Why are you always hating on Austin Wallace? He's great. He's a GOAT. Whatever. He's the ACW World Champion. He's a job for a referee. He's none of that stuff in my book. Just saying. Y'all can fall for the facade if you want. Austin spoke fact, and I'm still not buying it. I need to see a little bit more from this guy. He's doing good against Adrian right now, I will admit. I need to see a little bit more before I start believing a thing that come out of this man's mouth. Working on the knee, working on the leg, and look at this. Look at this, spinning around. Yo, what the world? When did Austin get so technical all of a sudden? Huh? Someone answer me that question. But Adrian Oxley's in trouble. He needs to get out of this and prop to him. He does just that. Giving himself distance between him and Austin with a running knee strike almost instantly, or jumping knee strike, I should say. Pretty much instantly. He may have knocked out Adrian Oxley and kicked out at 2. I give prop to Wallace for that one. That was impressive. Great awareness, great rebound. He got out of the submission. Great way to get back in this one if you're the champion. And look at this. Oh, what a pile drop. Golly. Austin Wallace is feeling this thing. Don't blame him. Brandon Austin is taking it. Hey, Adrian Oxley, you're definitely saying something off the road. Oh, excellent counter. Here we go. Backslide by Oxley. Backslide by Adrian. 2. Oh, kick out at 2. That was so close. These two locking eye to eye here. Oh, excellent counter again from the champion. Into the midsection. Ooh. Oh, nice shot from Adrian. Adrian trying to get back in with Austin. Countered him. Wait a minute. What's the guy on his mind? Put him up on the top rope here. This is not looking good at all. Adrian Oxley then a heap of trouble. Oh, nice. Look at this. A couple shots in the midsection. Look at this. Oh, off the top goes. Off the top goes Austin Wallace. Oh. And a knee strike right there by Adrian. Adrian now going to the top this time. Going up top. Here we go. Oh, he got him. He got him. Excellent work. Dropping the knee down twice. This may be over for the champion. He's been hitting him with the vertebreaker numerous times. He's going to hit it again. Yes, sir. Vertebreaker. He's going to have this man beat. He got the champion beat here. What a win for Adrian Oxley. And no, he kicks out. What? You kidding me? You freaking kidding me? We're proud to Adrian Oxley. He's going to continue the offense. But I'm surprised that Austin Wallace kicked out of that. I am shocked almost that Austin Wallace kicked out of that. And look at this. Oh, man, dropping the knee. Right to the head again. Look at this. Off into the corner. Off into the corner goes Austin. Adrian got him in trouble. What a boot to the face. What a kick right to the face. And Adrian got the champ set up here. Oh, excellent counter off the kick. Ooh! Elbow to the knee. These two men are going back and forth here. I gotta admit, it's been a dandy of a match here. I respect it. Oh, wow. Look at Austin with the takedown there, tripping down Oxley. He's tripping down Adrian Oxley, and now he got him locked in. There isn't a Campbell Cluck got him locked in. And, oh. Stop the Adrian for getting out of this thing. Oh, what a knee strike right to the face. Who can play that game? Well, good for the goose and good for the gander, my friend. I see your jumping knee, and I raise you a running one. And speaking of raise, Adrian Oxley got him raised to the top rope. And look at that for the second time. A bat breaker using the top turnbuckle and assistance. You might need a... Oh! Adrian said, nope, I don't care about you. I don't care about your assistance. Get this out of here. This is not secretary work. I refuse. But look at Austin Wallace. Oh, no. I was about to say, look at the Austin Wallace. I don't know. Just like this isn't the ACW, it's Action Central Wrestling. If you know, you know. Anyway. Oh, excellent counter. These two are trading back and forth here. Get to the midsection. Look at this. Oh, what a neck breaker for the second time. Neck breaker for the second time by Austin. Oh, wait a minute. He countered that one. Look at this. Slides under. Gut buster by Adrian. Adrian looking to end this one. I think one more vertebreaker could do it. Excellent counter there from the champion. Here we go. You got Adrian in a bad way. He's about to have him in a bad way. Got him up on the top rope again. Last time he got sent off the top rope, and now look at this. Oh, I think he got this one. Face buster off the top. Austin Wallace is bringing it. Hey, oh, wait, what's this? He ain't back. What the heck is this man doing? Yo, oh! What a knee strike by Austin. Dude, oh, wow. Thought he had him. I didn't know Austin got down like that. Okay, I respect it. Game recognized the game. I respect that. Okay. Now Austin Wallace got Adrian in trouble. Excellent counter by Adrian. Oh, back elbow from Austin. Straight right hand. Oh. Here we go. Straight right hand. Adrian looking to take flight again. Took flight the first time it worked. Takes flight for the second time, and it's a success as well. You two guys are bringing it here in Miami. I respect this, man. I got to admit. On the show. Ooh. Hey, come on. I'm kind of hit the steps in the process. It's a rough way to go for the champion. Here we go. Look at this. Adrian Oxley is feeling it. He's about to be in that type of zone. He's on that type of time today. A little bit too much, might I add, but here we go. Oh, Austin countered. Austin countered. He landed hard on that knee. Jumping knee strike by Austin. Jumping knee strike by Austin Wallace. And now, look at this. Picks him up. Wallace way. Wallace way by the champ, and he's still not done. And look at this. Wallace way into the brain buster. Brain buster after the Wallace way. And he may have him, and yes, he does. Hey, wait a second. Did Austin actually just win a map without cheating? Did he? Here's your winner, Austin Wallace. I hate that this guy has to be right. He legit just out-wrestled Adrian Oxley, and I don't know how I feel about it. He legit just out-wrestled Adrian Oxley, and I really don't know how to feel about it. But I got to give credit where credit is due. Oh, wait a second. There's A2J. There's A2J. Looking to confront, or maybe not. Maybe it's indicating to Austin Wallace that he's watching him, that he's ready to go, that he's going to be ready for the ladder match at Mission X, and I don't blame him. It's going to be fantastic. No, wait a second, Jackson Wade. Jackson Wade from behind, attacking A2J here. Agree. Just a full-scale beatdown. Yeah, A2J and Austin Wallace just watching on. If I was Austin, I don't get the heck about a doc, and he's probably coming for you next. Oh, what the word is not it? No. Jackson, what the word is this man doing? Oh, no. Come on. No, come on, man. No, come on now. No! Oh! The powerbomb off the stage by Jackson Wade, and Jackson is making his way down here. This is not good. If you're the champ, I would get the heck about a dodge. Why are you still standing there? Why? Run. Do you not have self-preservation? And you idiot, why did you do that? Why did you do that? You should have did everything else but that. You embarrassed this man last week, and then you tried to cheap attack him this week. Oh, goodness. And Jackson Wade is in our main event next. We still got to run down the Mission X, pay-per-view card. But this dude is in a matchup next. And Jackson Wade is such a beast. He's going to come out here, beat up two men, and still have a matchup to go. Jackson Wade is a unit. Oh, good. This is a man. I mean, props to... Oh, my goodness, I feel nauseous saying this. But props to Austin Wallace for his win. But, oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we might be getting a little bit of a Mission X preview. It's going to be Austin Waller versus Jackson Wade. And Austin Waller defending that title right there. Oh, man. And then Jackson Wade and A2J. He just got talked off the stage, being helped out of here by the paramedics right now. But this is going to be a little bit of a Mission X preview, and Austin Waller just get his spine smashed off that ladder. Goodness. This is a full-scale beatdown at the hand of Jackson Wade. Good grief. You know what, Austin? You're right. It may not take dominance to win that ladder match. Oh, man, but it'll definitely help. What a spear by Jackson Wade, completely flatlining Austin Waller. Good grief. And now he got the world title in his hand again. Oh, man. Crashing him in the face with that world title. And now, Jackson Wade got off the... No. Oh, man. Austin Wallace just got powerbombed to the floor and just got his title thrown on him for good measure. And as Jackson Wade remains waiting in the ring for his opponent for our main event, during night one of Mission X, it'll be Lorenzo Sampson versus Sean Wright for the ACW Global title. Lorenzo seems to be taking this matchup a little bit too lightly. If he does that, he's going to lose. Sean exposed him for it earlier. Is it going to pay off at Mission X? And also, night one. It's for now No Limit versus the Twisted Disciple, but if No Limit lose against the Cabal, then this match is going to change. However, as I said before, No Limit's been getting into the head of the Twisted Disciple this entire time, going as far as to even steal the tag team title. If they survive the Cabal, they better be ready for the Twisted Disciple. And then it is the street fight again, taking place on night one. Ashley Knight versus Angelina Spears. Ashley kind of talked herself into a matchup with Kimiko, and Angelina Spears going to be pretty upset after losing that handicap match earlier. So this street fight is definitely going to be something to see at Mission X. And then is the ACW Women's Championship on the line in an elimination fatal four-way match. Carolyn Amber, Gloria Bath, Eve Tarleton, and Kimiko. Kimiko proved her toughness earlier tonight and going to look to do that even further. Eve Tarleton is always going to be a threat. Carolyn Amber is a powerhouse, and Gloria is definitely going to be a marked individual. Who's going to win that fatal four-way? And then the main event of night one, A2J, Austin Wallace, Jackson Wade. Given what we just saw, Jackson Wade is definitely looking like the odds-on favorite. He knows how to use a ladder. He knows how to adapt to any environment. But let's not discount the brains of Austin Wallace and the skill of A2J and the skill of Austin. That's going to be something to see. And then night two is so big because of this match alone. The Ultimate Mission Gauntlet match, the winner receives a shot at the ACW World title at Armageddon. And we found out tonight that it'll be Nate Shields versus Destry Carlton for the 16th slot in this gauntlet match for them winning the tournament. Who's going to get that 16th slot and who's going to win the gauntlet match at Mission X? Here comes his opponent, as he just destroyed A2J and Austin Wallace, so this is going to be interesting. And I guess there's really no point to do the ring introduction. He's actually sitting there looking at me crazy. I guess there's no point to do the ring introduction because one man is already in the ring. So, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Nick Carter. And I will say it like this. Nick Carter asked for this matchup. Last episode, he called out Jackson Wade. Top Class Warrior member Brandino answered and said if you beat him, he's going to think about getting you in a match with Nick Carter. Getting Nick Carter in a matchup against Jackson Wade. Well, Nick Carter beat him straight up, and now he's going to get his matchup. And if you ask me, I think Jackson Wade is afraid of this man. Because he knows what this guy is capable of. He knows the heart that this guy possesses. You can say he knows the fire that this guy possesses. And if you ask me, I think Nick Carter got a great chance of walking out of this thing with the victory. So as our ACW main event gets underway, I would like to say if you watched up to this point, thank you. And if you feel so inclined, feel free to click the like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell icon. That way you don't miss another upload. Big. Some big time stuff here. Nick Carter has been wanting to get his hands on Jackson Wade since All Out Revolution, when Top Class Warriors literally tried to end this man's career. He made a vow that he was going to put down Top Class Warriors. He was going to get to every single member of Top Class Warriors. And while I don't think he got to every single member, he did work his way all the way up to the top to get his hands on Jackson Wade. Now, if he's going to regret this, we're going to find out here. He still has the bandage on his head from his matchup about 2 episodes ago, back on episode 5, in which not only did he have a brutal Lucky 16 tournament matchup, but Mr. Bloomberg, quote-unquote, gave him his matchup and made it no disqualification following that Lucky 16 tournament match, when Jackson Wade pretty much came out and picked the bones of an already beaten, battered, and bloodied Nick Carter, because Nick Carter did attack Jackson Wade in the parking lot at the beginning of the night, so this is that. But finally, none of that crap going on. It's a fair one-on-one matchup between these two gentlemen. Look at this. Oh! Jackson Wade driving the knee right into the back. You can tell Jackson Wade is on a different type of level here tonight. I mean, the way we just saw him do to A2J, what we just saw him do to Austin Wallace, and what we're seeing him do to Nick Carter. It's probably going to be a rough night, man. It's going to be a rough night for certain. Right now, he got Nick Carter trapped in this chin lock, which is that's his man in a world of trouble here. Carter needs to figure out a way out of this pronto, because he does not want to be stuck here with the likes of Jackson Wade. He definitely got a power advantage, got a size advantage over this man. That's the third. Oh! Man. Pounding away in the head of Nick Carter, potentially looking to open that cut up even more, or reopen that cut, I should say. It's on the head of Nick Carter, took right to the back by Jackson Wade. Jackson Wade, probably one of the most dominant All Out Revolution world champions. Never lost the title. The same for A2J with the All Out Action title. Never lost the title. So you can look at Jackson and you can look at A2J and both uncrowned champions. Admittedly. Look at this. Look at Jackson Wade, the pop-up powerbomb after sending Nick Carter spine first hard into that turnbuckle. And I notice conspicuous in their absence is the rest of Top Class Warriors. Oh, man. I think this is a personal matter. This is a personal issue that Jackson Wade wants to handle himself. And when we heard the confident words from Nick Carter, we heard how he was looking forward to this matchup. We heard how he couldn't wait to finally make this match happen. And I think since we're here, you may regret what he asked for. I mean, in the case of Kimiko, we saw with the 2-on-1 handicap match, it paid off. And for those that may be that maybe just tuning in and maybe didn't see that, I definitely encourage you to go check that out. That was something special that we saw there with that handicap match. And if you definitely missed the Lucky 16 tournament final, please go back and watch that. That was a freaking classic of a matchup. Here we go from a classic. We see Miracle. We saw a classic. We saw a pretty technical encounter with our world champion just a moment ago. And now we may see a massacre at the rate this is going. Jackson Wade sending Nick Carter to the outside. Oh no, he's about to make sure Nick Carter can never walk again. And look at it. Oh man, the power bomb off the barricade. Oh, grief. Nick Carter being absolutely destroyed here by Jackson Wade. As he caught him with the military press spine buster right out there on the floor. Oh! Head first right into the ring poke. We saw the damage that the ring poke can do with Kimiko being split wide open during her handicap matchup. And now we may see more of the same at the hand of Jackson Wade. Jackson Wade, he knows good and well he could have won that matchup by count out right there. But there's a part of Jackson Wade that really want to put a hurting on this guy. They're the part of Jackson Wade that really want to dismantle and destroy Nick Carter. Nick Carter has been an absolute pest to Jackson Wade and Top Class Warriors since ACW began. And now that Jackson Wade finally gets his hands on the match, he finally gets to put this man away once and for all. And I think that's why Jackson Wade taking his sweet time here. He knows he can go for a cover right now. And he could probably get a deep 2 count off of it. But I think this matchup is more than just a match for this guy. Look at it. Oh, man. Military press spine buster once again, straight into a cover. He got Nick Carter in trouble here, and Nick Carter kicked out somehow, some way. The matchup continues. This means the beatdown, the straight up beatdown of Nick Carter continues. Oh! Whoa, look at this, Nick Carter. Nick Carter with the dragon screw. Look at the, to get something going. Jackson Wade countered the next thing Carter was thinking. Oh, look at the rib. Carter. When you think about it, Nick Carter could be. He's one of the men in the gauntlet match. Oh! He's one of the men that's going to be in the gauntlet match at Mission X. 2. Oh, wow. Trying to kick that at 2. That's a half. We're competing in this matchup wise for Nick Carter. Is poking at the tree of Jackson Wade a smart move for your career? I mean, think about it. Nick Carter had a gauntlet matchup. I mean, he's countering stuff. He's getting shots in. But as we saw, I mean, Jackson Wade can turn it around just like that. Oh, wait a second. Look at he countered them. Dropped them down. Oh, wow. Look at this. Carter trying to get something going, but with the Jackson Wade. Wait a second. Nick Carter's still going. Still going. Look at Nick Carter go. Here we go. DDT by Nick Carter. And then just as I was beginning to question the overall, if it was a good idea or not, look at Nick Carter proving me wrong. What a moonsault to Jackson Wade. Straight into a cover and only get the 1 count. Oh boy. Now the uphill battle. Now we got to see how much Nick Carter can do. That was only a 1 count. And to some wrestlers, that would have been a solid 2 count at least, given the flurry. But look at this. Oh, no. Oh, man. Well, not while it lasted. Not while it lasted, Nick. Good matches, boy. Dude. Oh, how in the world did Nick Carter kick out of that? Referee, are you sure? Are you sure he kicked out of that? Because I'm unsure. I don't think he did. And I love Nick Carter to death. I don't think he did. Oh! The referee saw his shoulder up, so I guess that's the verdict we're going to have to run with. But look at, oh, man, Jackson Wade still just dominating this man. Not again. Jackson Wade, military press, spine buster. He's talking about having a broken back, man. Cover. 2. Oh, what in the world? There's heart, there's gut, and then there's whatever Nick Carter has, because I'm trying to figure it out. And Jackson Wade, oh, he leaped the spear. The spear was leaped by Nick Carter, uppercut in the jaw. Shot to the rib, clothesline over the top. 3-hit combo from Nick Carter. And this combo may allow Nick to get back in this one. Nick Carter taking flight. It paid off. And look at this. Throwing Jackson into the barricade. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, slap across the face. But Nick Carter not backing down. Send over the crowd here. Jackson Wade now. Oh, trying to throw a strike. Not really working. Nick Carter bringing the fight to Jackson Wade. Through the crowd here in Miami. Elbow right to the midsection. Oh, wait a minute. Throw. Near the barricade here. Oh, man, sits right hand. Referee on the count of 6. Jackson Wade trying to get a little bit of space here. Nick Carter not allowing it. Nick Carter throwing everything he can, but he needs to get back inside the ring. Oh, he missed. Oh! Thrown into the steel step. 9. And Nick Carter rolled back to the outside. Continuing the onslaught here. Oh, the Jackson Wade. Carter actually pulling something off. He is actually pulling something off. I am shocked here. Nick Carter going up top here. Nick Carter got something. Oh, what a spinning heel kick. Off the top rope. Nick Carter now. Continuing the fight. The double foot ball right to the rib. Hit a man. Wait, no, he's not going for the cover. Why is this man not going for the cover? Wait a minute. Calling him up to his feet. Roll through. Fire. Oh, he got caught. Tried to roll through and got caught into a spine buster. Jackson Wade now. Setting Nick Carter up. And he catches him with the spear. Straight into a cover. Jackson Wade got this one and never broke. What the? How? Nick Carter staying alive in this matchup. Jackson Wade is furious at this point. Oh no, here we go. Got him up overhead and dropped him back down to the mat. This is not a good look here. Accordion. Oh, wait. Counter. Nick Carter was able to slip out of that. What is this? Up to the rope. Look at his handspring. Look at him right to a head scissors. Go, Nick. This dude is pulling this off some way, somehow. He's getting offense in. And he's feeling confident in himself, Meteor. Crowd of Miami's on their feet for this man. Somehow, some way he's doing it. Somehow, some way he's pulling this off. Roll through, face buster. Nick Carter got him. Rolled through, caught him with the face buster. Oh, no. Oh, man. They kick out at 2 by Jackson Wade. Needed the face by Carter. Needed the face again. I think he may have tried to see. I think he may have cut open. If he did, he cut open Jackson Wade. Sent him into the corner. Into a German suplex. If Nick Carter pulls this off, if Nick Carter can pull this off, this would be the craziest upset double foot stomp. Oh my, this is incredible. This is yo! Oh, double knees again. Double knees again. Pump handle. X Factor is on him. Pump handle X Factor. Down goes Jackson Wade. Oh no, what? I mean, I knew it was going to take a lot to put down Jackson Wade. But this is something different here. Nick Carter, Dragon Sleeper is locked in. Dragon Sleeper is locked in. Is Jackson Wade gonna tap out here? Is Jackson Wade gonna tap out? Oh, now look at that, the power. The power of Jackson Wade shining through. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a second. That's the counter from Nick. Got to the midsection. Oh. Forearm right to the face. A hard forearm right to the face. Jackson Wade sending Nick Carter over to the outside this time. Look at it. Oh, wait a minute. I think he's probably going to set up for that power bomb once again. He's going to set up for that power bomb once again. But wait a second. Nick Carter fighting out of this one. Nick Carter fights out of that one. Wait a minute. Open the apron. Here we go. Springboard. Moonsault by Nick Carter. What a performance we are seeing. ACW, I said, they got the potential to bring new talent into the spotlight. And we've seen it with Andre Richardson. And I think it is safe to say we can add Nick Carter to that list of individuals. Look at this. This is not a good, spinning heel kick. But he took himself out in the process. But look at Nick, he's still standing. He's still standing. Leaning on the ropes. But still standing. Wow. This is incredible. Oh, wait, I think Jackson Wade shoved them off. Jackson Wade shoved them off. Look at this. Spine foot in the corner, and Jackson Wade run them clean over. Jackson Wade run Nick Carter clean over with that one. And now what? Bouncing him head first off that top turnbuckle. Oh, now we got some sinister stuff in mind with Nick Carter. I don't think he was expecting any of that out of Nick Carter. But I think Jackson Wade, is about time for him to shut everything down here. Look at this, the butterfly suplex off the top. Sending him crashing into the mat. Jackson Wade able to pick up a victory, and Nick Carter still kicks out. What more can Nick Carter take? How much more is Jackson Wade willing to dish out? This is incredible. Oh, what a super kick. right hand to the jaw. Nick Carter's hurt. Referee checking in on Nick here, but of course Jackman not going to give two crap about that off the rope. Oh, what a boot, and looking at the neck of Nick Carter. Bounced off the rope right there. It's an ugly sight to watch. I mean, crowd here in Miami loving this action. You can't deny the brutality that Jackson Wade has been dishing out to Nick. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Jackson Wade on the steel step. Propelling what sinister thought Jackson Wade has in mind with this young man. I mean, we saw what he did to Austin Wallace. And they wouldn't put it past me. Jackson Wade, no, come on. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Nick, whoa. Look at Nick. Nick is fighting out of it. Nick had to do something. Oh, wait a minute. Send Jackson Wade out to the apron. Shoulder tackle, and he goes crashing into the step on the floor. Look at this, up over the top of Nick Carter. Right into the rim. Right into the rim of Jackson. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Nick got him up. Powerbomb onto the step. Hey, back, it's something else, isn't it, Jackson? Here we go. He got him up. Powerbomb on the steps again. Carter breaking the count. But he got Jackson in dire trouble. Nick Carter, look at this. Oh, the powerbomb again. Off the steel step. This is about to be the craziest thing. Thrown back inside the ring. Jackson went crashing into the step numerous times now. And look at Nick Carter. Flip through, face crusher. Face buster bringing him down. Picks him up. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, got him. He got him. And the now face first. He usually finishes an opponent with that. What are we doing? Oh, whoa. Well, Nick Carter now grabbing a steel chair. What is this? Wait a minute. Oh, no. He got Jackson. He got him. Oh, face first on the chair. Face first onto the steel chair. And Nick Carter beat him. How's that for your liability, Mr. Bloomberg? He ducked this matchup. Mr. Bloomberg wouldn't give him this matchup because he felt it was a liability to ACW. But this, my friend, that guy is an asset, and he got the biggest chance possible to stake his claim at the top of ACW by winning the Ultimate Mission Gauntlet match. But can he do it? However, tonight was a miracle in Miami, as we say, good night for now from Miami, Florida. What a win